Aminata was pregnant. Devastated and broken, Aminata just knew what her life would become. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled among the rolling hills in Kenema, there lived a kind-hearted man named Fode. Fode was known throughout the village for his unwavering compassion and boundless love for others. However, despite his warm nature, Fode lived a very lonely life. He longed for a companion to share his days with, someone to laugh with under the starlight sky, and to hold close in the chill of the night. In the neighboring village lived a woman named Aminata. She was beautiful as a summer's day, but carried a heavy burden in her heart. Aminata had endured great sorrow in her past, leaving her closed off and guarded against the world. Despite her beauty, she was known to be distant and aloof, keeping even her closest friends at arm's length. On a fateful day, Fode crossed paths with Aminata at the village market. Despite her chilly demeanor, Fode felt an inexplicable pull toward her. He struck up a conversation, offering a warm smile and a gentle heart. Aminata was taken aback by Fode's kindness, for no one had ever approached her with such genuine warmth before. She found herself drawn to him, despite her best effort to resist. As time passed, Fode continued to pursue Aminata, showering her with acts of kindness and unwavering affection. Despite her initial reluctance, Aminata found herself slowly melting under Fode's persistent love. She began to see the world through his eyes, finding solace and comfort in his unwavering presence. However, just as their love began to blossom, a dark cloud loomed on the horizon. Aminata's past returned to haunt her, threatening to tear apart the fragile bond she had formed with Fode. Each night she went to bed, the past she thought she buried away revived gradually in the form of horrific memories in her dreams. When Aminata was 7 years old, she was abused by her father's brother. The abuse continued until Aminata was 15 years old. One day, her grandma came to visit without notice, heard the cry of young Aminata in the room. She hurried into the house just to find the uncle molesting Aminata. Furious as she was, she took a clay pot and hit him on the head, and the uncle fell unconscious on the floor. A month had gone by, and Mama Yebu had discovered Aminata was pregnant. Devastated and broken, Aminata just knew what her life would become. One day, as she sat in the room, Mama Yebu walked in, sat down, and started talking to Aminata. She assured her that she would raise the baby for her. She also advised her to move to Kono to escape her past trauma and have a fair chance at life. Faced with the demons of her past, Aminata found herself torn between her fear of vulnerability and her growing love for Fode. Fode, sensing Aminata's inner turmoil, faced a difficult decision. He could walk away and spare himself the pain of rejection, or he could stay by Aminata's side, offering her the support and love she so desperately needed. Fode, distraught and heartbroken, went to seek counsel from his best friend, Hindolo.
My brother, I love you, but this woman is not the one for you. You shouldn't have to make up for the mistakes of her past or have to be blamed for those who hurt her. Don't talk like that, Hindolo. I appreciate you, but I also need clear direction on what to do. I love Aminata. I want to build life with her, but she keeps pushing me away.
Despite the uncertainty and the looming threat of heartbreak, Fode chose to stay, his love for Aminata unwavering and unconditional. In the face of Fode's unwavering devotion, Aminata's heart began to thaw. She realized that true love wasn't about perfection or fearlessness, but about accepting one another's flaws and embracing vulnerability. One late evening, Aminata traveled to her grandmother's village in Bont to visit with plenty of provisions and a heavy heart filled with gratitude and despair. She wanted to face her past head on. She had gotten to the point of not caring about the opinion of those who knew her story. Upon arrival in Bont, Aminata, seeing her grandmother from afar, ran to embrace her with tears in both of their eyes and joy in their hearts. "Oh, how I long to see you, Grandma." She told her all that had happened through the years and sought counsel. After hours of sharing stories, Aminata asked her grandmother for permission to take her child back home with her. She was ready to unveil to Fode the past she tried so hard to forget all these years. Mama Yebu was proud of the young woman Aminata had become. Aminata's daughter, Kadiatu, had gotten so close to her grandmother, yet she longed for the day she would reunite with her mother. Mama Yebu, with tears of joy, embraced Kadiatu, prayed for them, and sent them off. The next evening, Aminata waited for Fode by the cotton tree to tell him the truth about her past. With tears in her eyes, she confessed her love for Fode. "Fode, I'm truly sorry for everything I've put you through. Thank you for loving me even when I was unlovable. I was molested by my uncle as a child, and Kadiatu is my daughter. My grandmother has been raising her all this while. Fode, I desired to be with you, but I wanted you to know everything about me first." Before she could even finish her sentence,
Aminata, so you have been dishonest with me all this while? This is too much to handle. I am disappointed.
outraged and disappointed, Fode walked away from them and he went home. Amina, with her head bowed, took her daughter and they went home that evening. Weeks turned into months and the two did not see or speak. Amina wished she never shared her story with Fode. Fode was perplexed. He didn't know what to do. So he went to seek an elder for advice.
Fode, you're a man with noble character. But understand that you're not perfect. I know you were hurt by Aminata. But understand that it took a lot of courage to share with you her truth. Her past, she cannot change. But with love and the help of God, you both can build a life together. The choice is ultimately yours, so make a wise one.
A week had passed, and Fode had thought long and hard about this decision. One day when Aminata and Khadija were at the stream, Fode approached them.
The love I have for you, Aminata, can never change, and I promise to be everything you need. So help me God. Forgive me for how I reacted. Kadiatu will be my daughter, and we will raise her together as God will have it. Please marry me.
And so Fode and Aminata were married under the canopy of the ancient cotton tree, surrounded by friends and family who bore witness of their enduring love. As they exchanged vows, a sense of peace washed over them, knowing that their love had conquered all obstacles. Now this is a story about unconditional love, and we all must learn to show grace and mercy to one another. Your past you cannot change, but our future is ultimately in the hands of God. Kindly engage with us in the comment section and let us know what lessons you learned. Please be reminded that we'll have new videos coming up once every week. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.